Let's do some results analysis now. Mr. Isaac George, Director of Finance at GVK Power and Infrastructure, is joining in for the boardroom chat. Good morning, George. Well, first up, your airports have become the largest contributor to the top line. Now that the the MIAL tariff, the Mumbai airport tariff hike is factored in, is this the kind of revenue run rate we can expect going forward? Or can there be further upsides to your airport revenues, given that you are looking to start the second terminal, the T2, very soon?
See, once T2 opens, I think it should be better, because non-aero revenue is likely to go up, but we will have to wait for the next quarter to get the numbers properly. But certainly it will be better than these numbers.
But could you tell us how the passenger growth for MIAL and Bangalore International Airports have been?
I think as far as Mumbai is concerned, I think the passenger growth was about 8% when you compare it with the third quarter of the previous year. We handled about 8.2 million passengers during the third quarter in Mumbai International Airport. As far as Bangalore is concerned, I think the growth in passenger was about 9%. We handled about 3.32 million passengers in the current quarter of the current financial year.
Okay. Mr. George, could you give us an update on the land monetization around the Mumbai International Airport? Have you begun that process, and what are the first feelers that you're picking up from any interested participants?
See, land monetization of about 8 acres of land, involving an FSI of about 1.8 million square feet. Bids have been called for that, and I think right now we are in the last phase of negotiation with the preferred bidders. So I think possibly you will have to wait for maybe a week or two before we come out with the actual numbers. Response has been fairly good, but I think we are in the process of negotiation, and we will be in a position to come out with the numbers maybe by the middle or end of February.
Okay. We know that this is a very lumpy business, but your margins have been trending lower for many quarters now. Can you give us an estimate of, how they're going to progress? What is exactly dragging down margins, given that your sector performance has not worsened significantly?
There are two factors. Let's understand that. As far as the energy vertical is concerned, we are not operating basically because of unavailability of gas for 2 of our projects. Even the first project that is operating is not operating at optimum capacity. We are just operating at 55% capacity. So energy, if you see on a standalone basis, the loss from the energy vertical was roughly in the region of about 51 crores. Whereas for the quarter, if you compare it with the consolidated numbers for the quarter, the consolidated number was 45 crores. Now, this was one of the factors. Energy has been pulling us down basically because of non-availability of gas. And the second aspect is the debt sitting in the airport vertical, on which the interest burden is also hitting the consolidated numbers. Now, debt is actually going up to the extent of the interest that we are actually funding it through additional debt. So there is an incremental interest that is being debited to the consolidated profit and loss account. So that has pulled, these two are the factors that have pulled the profits at a consolidated level down. But otherwise, transportation performed well, and airports also have performed very well. So the other two verticals, transportation and the airports, are doing reasonably well, and going further, you can expect a still better performance from these two verticals.
Okay, you alluded to the debt while describing your margins. What is the debt on the books on a consolidated level? And will it be possible for you to give us...
I have the numbers of, as far as the total is concerned, it's roughly in the region of about 21,000 crores. everything put together. This includes energy, transportation, airports, and also the holding companies which have a portion of the debt. The majority of the debt of this particular project comes from Mumbai International Airport. Mumbai International Airport, the debt is roughly in the region of about 7,900 crores as of today, out of this 21,000 crores. The other big number is that we have a debt of roughly about 2,500 crores sitting at airport developers level. So these are two big chunks of debt that are sitting, 7,900 crores at Mumbai International Airport and about 2,500 crores at airport developers level. Otherwise, the debt elsewhere is all manageable debt. I think the other big number that possibly you would like to hear is the Alaknanda debt. Alaknanda debt is also in the region of about 3,300 crores. So I think these are major debts that are sitting in the books. Govindwal also has a debt of roughly about 2,500 crores. So these are major debts that I can list down. But I don't have the exact figures of the debt available in energy and the debt in transportation and the debt at airports.
Okay, Mr. George, we broke the story here on CNBC TV 18 that you're looking to sell stake in your airport verticals, especially the Indonesian one. Could you confirm if that is indeed the case, and when can we expect to hear something?
No. This is when I say airport vertical, it is the holding company for the Mumbai and the Bangalore airports. There's a holding company for these two airports in India, and we are diluting at the holding company level. So that is what is being contemplated. We have got some. We have had been having promising discussions with a couple of investors. And I think hopefully something should happen in the next 2 or 3 months. I'm very confident about that.
All right, we'll get back to you as and when that happens. But finally, when can we expect the company to turn black into, turn into black on the bottom line? What can you guide to your investors?
See, if we are successful in taking off the debt of 2,500 crores that we had borrowed for the airport acquisition, I'm very confident the company will be back in the black. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Because I'll just give you a small example. Like, for example, for the first 9 months at a consolidated level, our loss is 133 crores. The interest impact as a result of the airport acquisition debt is about 375 crores. So the moment you remove the 2,000 crores, this 375 crores for the 9-month period will go away, and the company will turn into a profitable company. So I'm just hoping against hope that this deal happens and we are in a position to dilute and redeem the debt that we have taken for the acquisition. And once that happens, I'm 100% sure that we will be back on track and we will be back in the black.
All right.